Now we're doing it. Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Let's Not Include Any of that previous episode. It was garbage, and I wasn't happy with it. So let's just pretend it never happened. Easy enough, right? Resolution must be massive. So I figured out a couple of things about this game. First and foremost, there are in fact resolution controls. None of them involve making this game not letterboxed, which is confusing, but whatever. Let's see, do we want Thornmail? Do we want an Orbiting Ball? I have no idea. I was really hoping it would sell keys and stuff from the shop. I always hope that the shop will always have a key or something, but still. But so the other thing I figured out is you can actually manually change it. So you have to manually pick up the items along the way, which is incredibly useful. Because that more or less makes it so I can't pick up that really shitty sword that slows my attacks and stuff. Like that is a thing of the past. I don't have to do it and deal with it anymore. So let's go with Thornmail. Let's go with the Magma Worm's Tail. Yeah, unfortunately I'm gonna have to manually pick up all of these things. But could be worse, right? Could be a lot worse. Okay, let's put some points in defense and scoot our cute little Cleric Patoot all over the place. So by the end of this run, I can almost completely guarantee that we're going to be rank 5 on this guy, which means after that, all we've got left is the Necro, which I am stoked for. Because I have no idea what rank 5 Necro is like. Unfortunately, rank 5 Necro probably doesn't come with rank 5 skeletons, which is kind of a shame. Because I was thinking it would be really cool to have, like, you know, a fancy looking skeleton. Like, set running around with me that are actually, like, unique in appearance. But, no dice. Let's just leave. Let's see. Ow! I don't remember the knockback on that guy. Like, that was hefty. Let's see, is this the only character I use both skills for? Yes, actually. So the reason why I use both skills on this character, really? Just an accuracy book? Oh, that's annoying. The only reason why I use both skills on this guy, technically I will with the warrior too. I just didn't in the past because I was specifically doing some, like, weird tactics. Skeletal dogs would be awesome. Actually, yeah. Or, like, just bone golems, like, really fancy pants-looking skeleton things. But so the reason why I don't use, say, the multiple skills on the barbarian is you want to put every single point you ever get your hands on straight into, you want to put every single point you ever get your hands on straight into the Barbarian Rage, because that effectively makes you invulnerable, at least to range attacks, which are super dangerous, especially, you know, later on in the game. So you don't really put a whole lot of points into the Thunder Axe, especially because the Thunder Axe itself isn't a very powerful move. It's kind of garbage. So, you know, I'd rather just nix that and go for the ultra powerful thing. Same thing with the Rogue, or the Thief. What's his current name? Highwayman? I don't actually remember what the upgraded version of the thief's name is. That hurt. But wow, that knockback is something special. Oh shit, I didn't even hit the circle. How did I clear this entire room without accidentally touching that? That's impressive. But so for the rogue, for the thief, I don't put any points into his other move because, I mean, comparatively it doesn't do a whole heck of a lot of damage, and also you go purely invulnerable by stacking points into the other ability. So it's like there's like no contest between the two. And I would much rather just be invulnerable. Trying to think of other classes. For the mage, I just don't like his secondary ability. The like teleport decoy thing. It's not super useful. I broke it again. Really? Oh, I see. Quality controls just came on. I was wondering about that. Shit'll be breaking left and right tonight. But as long as we're still going, that's all I care about. Okay, we are not getting great items. Hopefully we can get some good greens from this. What do we get? Molotov. Well, I can't complain too much about Molotovs. Let's just nuke and set them on fire. See if I can hit him with as many shots as possible. Luckily, the priest has a lot more health than usual, character-wise, especially for like a... Okay, what is this thing? Huh, never actually read what that thing does, because it, for whatever reason, doesn't show up. Hey, Earl. Earl Lemon Grab. That's cute. Okay, so minus 10% max HP for 5 defense. Is that worth it? We'll go with it. Just because it's an interesting item. Regardless. And I don't know if that's current totals or like ending totals. Then again, you don't get a whole lot of extra HP in this game, so it doesn't... I don't know if it actually matters. Interesting question. Well, we're not primetime slime timing it. I can tell you that for certain from this level. We've got a lot of other things, but no slime time. Dang. So I really do enjoy just like rolling straight through large tracts of enemies with all of my attacks and watching them explode. Speaking of, yeah, unfortunately we're not getting a whole lot of the like really solid defensive abilities. We did get the defensive bonus from that one item. I just wasn't sure if it was worth the 14 HP at the time, much less the potentially much higher amount if it scales. No, it's probably not going to be much higher after a certain point in this game. In retrospect, because you don't get a whole lot of extra health past the first, like, I want to say the first 5 levels. You get a butt ton of like bonus health every time you level up, and then after that it doesn't matter. So yeah, let's watch our health. Currently it's 129. I bet it's not going to get above this at this point. I don't know. Interesting question. I'm actually getting like this kind of weird... Oh, wait, no. I'm just getting migraine haze. Migraine haze is bad. I'll have to consider what I do tonight if I'm going to be dealing with that. That is not a good situation to be in. I guess if I play slow things, that's not the end of the world. Let's see. Is the new final boss practically impossible to beat? Yep. He is a giant asshole. I do not enjoy fighting him. There are certain characters that can beat him, and there are certain characters that can't. The melee characters have a fairly good shot of it. And if you're really lucky with your build, you also have a fairly good shot at it. But, like, for example, this Cleric character is probably, if it does make it to him, is going to get totally dunked. Which is kind of a shame. Okay. Well. Oh shoot, we're not done yet. What do we get? Complete garbage. We're not getting very good blues or anything, and we still don't get primetime slime time. Okay, so we're pretty much shit out of luck as far as keys go. Oh, we'll see. Oh, I spoke too soon. Please don't bite me in the ass. I bought you for a lot of money, and at great personal cost. We got... Alright, yeah, I'm not sure how much that was worth it. Because it could have gotten 4 extra attack damage plus a bleed chance. Still, I've seen worse deals from one of those. If only it like gave me another key. At least we get some extra like baseline regen and stuff. But I don't even need them that much. I don't know. I feel like this run is going to end in flames just because the RNG gods are currently not smiling upon me. They're like making weird facial expressions, but they're not smiling. It's kind of like that fake smile when you know the person's like not really cool with you, but he's like smiling because he's not even trying to be nice. It's kind of like a pseudo patronizing like rictus of a smile that like when somebody that really doesn't like you is trying to be like congratulatory. There we go. I think that's what's a good example. Either way though, let's pop this. Ooh, that looks scary. Let's not be here. Yeah, so unfortunately, and this is I guess going to be a persistent problem for the rest of the night. I've got wow, yeah, I've got a really bad migraine coming on. That's not good. But, so as a result, I'm going to be extremely forgetful commentary-wise. This is not great, but still. When in doubt, praise Gaben! Praise Gaben! Absolutely praise Gaben. Our defense is through the roof. Unfortunately, we're looking for a silver chest now. Did we already get the golden chest? Yes, we did. We bought whatever it was. Did we get the silver chest in here, though? Yes. It looks like it did. I don't even know. Condescending. That's the word. But yeah, so unfortunately I'm getting a migraine headache. Or like the migraine fog. So it's going to be very easy for me to just completely lose my train of thought. Mid-sentence. Mid-ramble, actually, which is bad. I don't know. I hate migraines. Migraines are not fun. But it's kind of one of those where it's like you just gotta live with them. And it's actually fairly easy. As long as I don't play Starcrawlers and... Oh... Yep, Starcrawlers. Starcrawlers would do it. I'm trying to get a backlog for Starcrawlers because people don't really care to watch it streamed. So I was trying to watch that instead, and or not stream that instead. And I wouldn't be surprised if that didn't set it all off, because that shit usually, like, motion sickness is just brutal for me. I don't even know. I already got the chest. Okay, thank you, Reaper. Now, did we get anything good from this? Hey, we did. We actually got some pretty good stuff. We got the key, so we can open up that golden chest. No, fuck. I didn't kill all the monsters, did I? I must have. Damn it. Alright, well, we're still going to rank up for this one, and we probably weren't going to need that. I don't think those crosses stack. That'd be awesome if they did. Why am I always thinking about the chest? Dude, after Binding of Isaac, I will never stop thinking about the chest. The chest is love. The chest is life. Chest is stuff. I don't even know. Hey, Smiles. I don't actually know how you're supposed to pronounce that one. You missed the E and you confused the bot. That is what happened. Oh, wow. Okay, the haze is lifting. I feel better already. I think it's because it's getting cooler in here. Or something. I'm getting like a breeze. Oh. No, my doors are open, so I guess I'm just finally getting that cool breeze. Oh, because, yeah, you can just suddenly feel the fresh air come in, and it's like, oh, man, I feel so much better. Oh, chest contains dead cat. You know what? I'd be okay with that. I would be okay with that. Okay, so we didn't lose much. We lost the golden hand. The golden hand really isn't that good of an item. So ultimately, what we lost on that previous boss chamber really didn't screw me nearly that hard. Hey, Hypervox. Unfortunately, this game is not listed on Twitch, so I just listed as Cavern Kings, Risk of Rain, or I don't think I'll ever list it as like Nuclear Throne or anything like that, just because the games are mildly similar. So it's kind of like, well, you're not getting the like experience you exactly bargained for, but this is the best approximation I can give. Because otherwise it's just like Wanderbot is not streaming any game. That doesn't really work. Wanderbot is a chest man. 76. Okay, this is gonna get hairy. Do 76 crit damage. Yeah, I do. Well, we are getting a little bit of extra DPS from all of this, and our crit chance is only 22%. That's a shame. It's a game on Greenlight about Gaben. I think I've heard of it. It looked dumb as shit, which I guess is kind of the point. Like, any game specifically made about that guy is going to be mostly just, like, a joke. Funny, admittedly, but a joke nonetheless. Anyway, what kind of build am I going with this character? Currently, I'm going with the please don't die before the last boss build, because I would actually like to rank this guy up. I'm not sure how much it requires. Usually, it's not too much. Also, I'm noticing that the hitbox on my attacks are much larger than I want them to be. There we go. I'll just point blank him into the face. Can't miss if you're standing next to the guy. Just stand there and shoot him. Like right now, I'm trying to blow up this box, and yeah. So the hitbox specifically on the Cleric's attacks. Damn it! I don't have the damage to donate in that case. I guess I do, kind of do, but we've already picked up 2 of those potions, and they've been lackluster at best, which is kind of a shame. Okay, so this is gonna get hairy. Actually, no, never mind. I think we're good. Let's just fire shit up top. I think they're all dead. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Okay. Yeah, the healer build is a survival-based build. Here's the thing about the healer build, though. It's not actually you can't build for healer. Putting all your points into the regeneration move in this is actually pretty much tantamount to suicide as far as I'm concerned. Just because every time you put a point in, it's only just 22 more health. So if this game didn't have tick-based regeneration, then it would make a little bit more sense. So if it was like truly consistent numbers, unfortunately, it's like health per 5 or health per 3. I can't remember that well. And you really don't want to. You don't want to go into all regeneration in that case. Hey, we can get to the Fey Garden. That one enemy type could be a bit of a problem, though, unfortunately. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Let's see. Okay, my defense is enough that I can weather these shots. Remember the first time I was through here, and we're still not getting a whole lot of good stuff from the shop. Oh, the haze is coming and going, coming and going, and it's going to just be the most inconvenient thing today. Oh well, could be worse. Truly could be. Yeah, shooting sideways here is inconvenient. Especially with the big scary hanging out. Ow. Ooh. Ooh, do not get hit by that again. Fuck you, dude. Ow. Okay, yeah, absolutely do not. Avoid at all costs. Okay, let's get the foot finger. I don't even know what it's called. What is it called? It is called the foot finger. What a weird name. Okay, we don't have to worry about the, we don't have to worry about what's his face. The Redeemer coming quite yet. But yeah, these Yetis aren't generally a problem unless you have very low defense. At which point, they wreck your shit. Something fierce, and then some. So yeah, good luck dealing with a full power Yeti blast to the face. That knockback is no joke. I think we've lost our, like, miscellaneous defense boost. Not entirely sure how or why, but I think we did. Hard to tell. Is it worth putting points into accuracy? That's an interesting question. I don't. But maybe that's because I'm obstinate, and I feel like accuracy is the least useful of all the stats. Then again, I don't put a whole lot of points into speed either, so I don't really have a good opinion one way or another. Let's go to Christmas Town. At least gives us some a chance to get. Okay. Let's not say we didn't blast him from afar. Okay, should be good. Yeah, nice thing is I crit an enemy, I move faster, and I crit enemies a lot. Okay. So we've already got the magnet, right? Yeah. Yes. No, magnet was the previous one. Okay, so let's pick up a magnet. I'll make our lives easier. What did we just get? We just got the vial and some more just random junk. Nuts. Accuracy is useful for the wizard to a small degree. So the reason why I don't bother with accuracy that much, I'm just gonna sink lower in my chair. Hopefully the face cam captures my beauty. So the reason why specifically I don't do accuracy, I really enjoy spray and pray builds, and the more accurate I am, the harder it is, I feel, for me to hit things, because I'm aiming kind of in a general direction. I'm very, very general in my accuracy, because it's just like, I don't really have to. Oh, you know what I could also do? I could put on a hat. That'd probably help me focus as well. If only it wasn't just so goddamn warm in here. Okay, but ow, 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 ow. Oh, that was a bad time to get stuck on a nothing. This game has some, like, weird level geometry issues from time to time. Okay, but so accuracy, I think accuracy is most useful on the Ranger class and the Thief class. It's not really good on anybody else. I don't even think it's really necessary on the Wizard. The Wizard is actually pretty accurate from the get-go. At least as far as I'm concerned. Did I just get a silver key from that? I did. It feels like some kind of just weird crime. It's like, by the way, you just got another key to open up another one of these things. Thanks. Thanks, Hanks. Thanks so much. You are the best. You are the bomb. How much Thornmail does Thornmail stack exponentially? It might? Because it was 2, 4, 8. Wow, yeah, it might actually stack exponentially. Ooh, that could be really useful, actually. Because, I mean, chances are I'm never actually going to get, like, a bunch of them. But imagine if you had, like, 7 or something. That would be, I mean, 2 to the power of 7, which is, from what I remember, a very high number. I can't calculate it out right now because it's fucking ridiculous. But, you know, 2, 4, 8... Is it like 64 next? No. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Okay. Yeah. Is it obvious it's been a long time since I've done exponentials? Or anything like that? That said, chances are I'm not going to be put into such a position where I'm even going to be able to give even another one. Yeah. Thornmail on the Nightblade. Yeah, oh, absolutely. This character is kind of second best just because he has his built-in healing. It's not great, but it does keep him topped off almost as much as the Nightblade. You're just very worried about, I'm just very worried about getting dunked by instant death damage, because I don't have the armor for it. But I think he has more health than the Nightblade. It's been a while. 2 to 7 is 128. Still, 128 damage to every enemy in the area? Bam. Alright, or any enemy you walk by. Okay. Oh, wake up, Wanderbot. I don't think I'm going to be waking up. Maybe I should switch chairs entirely. That's an interesting point I should probably consider. At least we got the Bloodseeker sword, which does crazy damage. There is another chest in here. Is there no silver chest? Apparently not. Let's just not stand in the big, icky, scary AoE zone of death and sadness. You didn't even summon a Yeti. Not like I can really complain. The Yetis are annoying, to say the least. They do almost as much, if not more, than the boss. Interesting questions here. Can you speed run this game? You can. It just doesn't work very well. So the problem with speed running this game is it is very gear dependent. Like, take Binding of Isaac, for example. It's just hard and slow to never pick up items. Like, if you never pick up anything, it's going to take you a while to, say, kill Blue Baby or Isaac. But if you've really got your dodge on, I'm not going to be able to afford anything. Let's just go with the extra regen. Probably just as good as the beaker, honestly. But, so in Binding of Isaac, you can win vanilla. That said, in Binding of Isaac, you can also scum a hell of a lot faster in this game. Unfortunately, in this one, I could hit all of the... I mean, we could try it. I mean, let's give it a go. Really, the problem is I think you're going to get to a boss and just get dunked. That said, we can give it a go with, probably Merlin. Or not Merlin, just the generic wizard here. Because I could see the generic wizard, more or less just dunking everything up past the first two bosses. The problem is you wouldn't have a whole lot of healing potions, and you'd have next to no items because you would have no money. So good luck shopping. So could you speedrun this game? Probably. Would it not be a nightmare? It'd be a nightmare. Jeez, those things just aren't paying out for me today. At least our damage is, like, passable. Yeah, that's actually pretty damn good. Okay. But no, as much as I would like this game to be speedrunnable, it really doesn't feel like that would be as viable as one might think it would be. Because, like, Nuclear Throne, it's very easy to just pick up a weapons chest as you go along, or, you know, getting lucky with an item or something like that. Risk of Rain would be hard to speedrun, but I guess you can actually do it very well. You just have to be really efficient more than anything else. Speedrun on hard. You mean just die immediately? That's absolutely what would happen. Oh, if this keeps up, I might actually have to call the stream early. God, I'd hate that. But, like, I'm having trouble keeping my thoughts in line. That's not a good place to be. Well, we can play, like, Shopkeep and stuff. Shopkeep would be good. And Rimmed Reza. That'd be nice. When will I switch games? After this run, probably. Have I ranked up? I have. Okay, so we've finished our main goal here. We'll see how well I wake up. I guess if I play like Rimmed Reza, I don't know. I don't want to end the stream early. It's just if I'm feeling like complete garbage, which I'm starting to feel like that direction, it could be a problem. I'm really just banking on cooling down and feeling better. Because easiest way for me to lose a migraine is to not be overheating anymore. Unfortunately, the chances of that happening are limited at best. I'll give it a shot. It comes and goes in waves. It really just depends on, like, how I've angled myself. So currently I've got this, like, bad hunch. Oh, but I've got airflow, which is really useful. I give you a headache. Sorry, man. Sorry. There's a lot of death in here. There's a lot of boulders in here. There's a lot of flies in here. But we're alive, and we're actually not doing half bad. I forgot that I had the mushroom thing. already. That's surprising. Still no silver keys though. Yeah, we're definitely running the kind of low bar for items here, which hurts a lot. We really shit. All right, we're dead. Well, let's go see the fruits of our labors at the very least. Hello, his name is Paladin. His stats are kind of garbage. So we are. This is what happens when you max rank a cleric. It's okay. That last run was particularly worthless anyway. You know, how long was this episode? 25 minutes? We could do a little bit of something. I don't want to do Necromancer though. I know what I can do. Okay, so this is what the Paladin looks like. Pretty much nothing different. Nice, but just like everybody else. Let's go to the main menu. Start. We're going to do Nightblade. I haven't played him in a while. We're going to be on Nightblade, Nightmare. Let's see how this goes. We're going to get our shit kicked in, but it could be fun. Okay, we should probably not be directly next to our enemies. Especially with the champion types. That beer is not useful. Okay, so why have I not unlocked the discus yet? Because I'm fairly certain these guys would kill me in one hit otherwise. Okay. Should be good. Let's keep it with weapon switch. I've never played on maximum difficulty before. Okay, this seems like a reasonable spot to use the discus for. Let's just... Wow, I start with 225 hit points. Never quite processed that one. Okay. So I'm just gonna try and get as far as I can on a nightmare run. Which I've never done before. Unfortunately, my damage is atrocious. Let's fix that. My defense is amazing, though. 40 defense to start with. Like, you cannot joke around with that kind of business. Okay. So let's just put points into Hammer Smash. Hey, that's a basic enemy type here. Weird. Not used to that. Okay. They still hurt, though. And I can stun them, but they still hurt. Okay. Our damage is slowly going up. We might actually be able to pull this off. It's gonna be a pain in the butt though, but I feel like it. Okay. Cause yeah, I can't actually put any points into defense with this character anyway. I realize that actually caps out at 30, and if this guy's base defense is going to be much higher than that. Did they nerf this, or is this character just ridiculously tanky? Probably the latter. Alright. Well, works for me. That means this is actually doable, especially if I can keep putting... Okay. How much of damage boost is that? 200%. Wow, every time I put a point in, it's an extra 25%. Nice. Okay. Just gotta be very careful. We don't get smacked around for a bit. We do heal just a little. And also every time you level. You know what? I'm doing this wrong. Or not. I don't think I have a choice in this one. Alright, let's just hit him with stun ranged moves. Until we level up. Oh, shit, 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 shit. Keep your distance. Keep your distance, Mr. Dude. Okay, kill him. Thank you. There we go. Okay, we leveled up. That's the health we need. Unfortunately, until we get like a really good damaging item, we're pretty much at this game's mercy. Especially as far as like ranged enemies go. Okay. I really wish you could return shots in this game. I'm about to die. Let's heal. Well, let's think. We pretty much don't want to be there. Huh. I don't know where the shop is. Oh, we found the shop. Ow. Son of a boulder. Okay, well, we can nuke out a lot of basic enemy types here. This is just hard because my base damage is kind of garbage. And we keep getting dudes spawning in our heads. Fuck. That hurt. Okay. Come on, you can go the other way. Thank you. I believe in you. We just need a couple more kills here. Okay, he's going to kill me if nothing else will. Okay. Still good. Still got it. Did that bat not kill? Oh, it's because I leveled up. Okay, we can get the Berserker's Ring, and we can go on a murdering frenzy. For a second. Oh, we're already almost dead. Okay, that was a champion. Okay, still damage. Most dangerous guy, the elite crossbow guys. They have ridiculous damage. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Okay, hey, I can insta-give one of those bat creatures. Yeah, these guys? Fuck. Yeah, the elite version of them would be brutal. Damn it. I was trying to go around the corner. Aye. Alright, let's give that another go. Let's just murder this guy very freaking slowly. So I don't think I'm even going to bother with the discus for the time being. I think I'm just going to put it all into hammer time. Because I think we need that level of power very early on. Okay. Because, yeah, at least we do double our attack damage. Okay, that's why this character scales well. I like that. Okay, have I seen Bird tonight? Nope. But then again, Bird doesn't have, like, functional internet tonight. So there's that. I really wish that gave you a percentage of health as opposed to a flat amount. Considering, jeez. Okay, so this guy has a spread shot. Gotta be wary of that. What are the games tonight? I legitimately don't know. I don't know how long I can even stream. It's a toss-up between, like, how much migraine can I deal with, I think. Okay, we've got a stat point. Let's use and abuse. These guys are mildly concerning. I think we're doing better than the last time, though. It's just do not get hit by the goddamn giant bull creature that's going to murder your face. Would also like to have just enough money to get my hands on, would like to get my hands on the Berserking Ring, I think? I don't know. And yeah, let's keep putting points into that. Oh, Bear Claw, or let's go with the Bear Claw. Just because we're going to need the damage. Yeah, it is hammer time. Yep, okay, that I think that is worthwhile. What's next? Hell if I know. I really don't know. I'm gonna be playing Shopkeep and Rimmed Reza tonight. Those are the only ones. I hate how enemies off screen can shoot me. They should have like shit accuracy or something at the very least. But I do not know. Come on. Unfortunately, we've got the archers from like halfway across the screen that just have a bead on me being able to shoot me. That's obnoxious. Where's the silver chest? Have we seen one yet? I don't know. Ow. Oh hey, we leveled. Okay, silver chest, silver chest, silver chest, silver chest. That is not a silver chest. And unfortunately, getting to that archer is going to be a nightmare in and oh, there's two of them. Fucking two of them. Four of them. Okay. Next one up, except for we've got another friend coming in. Okay, let's healing potion up. Let's just go sit our face directly on top of these guys. Otherwise, we're dead. Damn it! He did 50 damage. Okay, let's go back to the main menu. Let's try somebody a little bit different. No, his stats are subpar for the situation. Why does the Nightblade have... Oh, right. Everything is doubled. So let's take a look at let's take a look at the warrior again. Let's see if his stats are as high. As the Nightblades. Unfortunately, checking that is going to be harder than I thought. Man, even this guy does contact damage. I forget about that. At least we attack really fast. I forget about that bit. Okay, yep, some of our stats are doubled at the very least. Okay. So we can use that to our advantage. Let's go with Mega Swords, because we need the ranged attack. I'm not going to trust it otherwise, and that's only a 15% boost. Still, it's better than nothing. Okay. AOR. I don't know what AOR is. AoE. Oh, the local AoE? See, I'm not sure if I want to. That sounds like really freaking dangerous, considering I'd have to be in the middle of enemies. I guess it makes sense, but I don't know. I'll probably switch off in this case. No weird, funky builds this time around. Fortunately, okay, so we'll do one in each. That actually works fairly well. I guess it does give me iframes. That's not a bad deal. They'll switch around. Okay. So. Yeah, no, you're right. The AoE is totally worthwhile. Oh, we get a healing move. Or we get a healing item. If we're lucky. Let's just grab what we can. And go. I'm just going to keep my stats even. If I can. And, of course, I get stuck in a corner. Should probably pull up the map. So I actually know where I'm going. But we'll get there at some point. Okay. Why is it that this feels easier? Oh, right, because it's not taking inordinate amounts of time. Those boulders are really annoying. I actually really hope that dev adds more weapon types in this game. Or not weapon types, trap types in this game. Just because I feel like currently it's a little bit static. It's like, oh, you like traps, eh? Boulder trap. Also boulder trap. Also boulder trap. Boulder trap. Boulder trap. Arrgh. It's not so bad. Okay, yeah, it does seem like the warrior's the way to go. Hey, we get a silver key. Nice. Okay. So let's put some points into defense. Where is that silver chest? I don't have a whole lot of time to look, unfortunately. And so any situation, well, at least we get another silver key, even if I don't get the chance to use it here. Come on. I want more traps. I want more variety in traps. I don't want more. I want a variety, just so I have something to look at. Silver chest? Silver chest. There we go. Thank you, guys. Okay, we get the magnet trailers. Not really what I wanted, but it'll have to do. Let's get out of here before he murders my ass. Okay, so this actually seems much more doable. The Nightblade almost had it, but, like, his ranged attack is kind of useless up until you can get the adequate damage upgrades. Which is kind of a shame. Alright. I don't know if that beaker... The beaker stacks. I just don't know if it's a useful stack or not still. But, like, I would love to see, like, wall arrow traps and, like, swinging blades and stuff like that. Stuff that you actually have to be, like, wary of and stuff like that. Wish accuracy increased melee range. Hell yeah! It's kind of confusing that it doesn't. But then again, if I could increase my melee range by boosting my accuracy stat, that could also make the game really freaking easy, in a way, because it's like all of a sudden, by the way, like my sword reaches across the screen. Let's do a lead-in. It was not as much of a lead-in as I wanted it to be, but that's okay. We get some amount of healing. Now, shall I go fight Merlin? The answer is no. Fuck that. There was only one. Why was there... Wow. That's different. Okay. So I'm trying to keep my distance while killing a couple of things here. Why? Because every couple of enemies I kill, I get some extra healing. I don't know if that was worth it. That probably wasn't worth it. Oh well. It'll have to do. Okay, I've never fought this guy champion before. And I can only assume he is evil as hell. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty freaking rough. So you really wouldn't... If you want to succeed in that one, you really have to, like, farm like crazy. That's a shame. That's a hard shame to work with. Accuracy already has a cap at 100%. So I guess it wouldn't be too much of an issue. That's not wrong, actually. Alright. I could go with that. Especially because the Barbarian has completely just god-awful range on his attacks. That was a hard fight. That was a very short fight, but, I mean, go figure. Max difficulty is no joke, and honestly, probably won't be easy to succeed at for quite a while. Either way, though, fairly good run, fairly satisfying. We maxed out the Cleric. All that leaves is the Necromancer. And I was really hoping the dev would have updated this by this point, but no dice. I guess we'll have to wait just a little bit longer. Oh well, not the end of the world. So I'll see you guys in the next episode of Dungeon Souls. I don't know what I'm going to switch to, but it's going to be some other roguelike. And then we'll do the weird fun stuff.